Alright guys, this is Spencer here again on this Next Gen Gaming Network, and today we are playing some Battlefield, except the difference here being that we are playing Battlefield Hardline. Essentially, I think this is it's basically a reskin of Battlefield 4, which, you know, Battlefield 4 I think is a great game, so, you know, it's not too terrible of a thing, and, you know, Call of Duty's been doing it for how long now, I don't know. But, yeah, so, Battlefield Hardline is in open beta right now, or not open beta, sorry, it's in closed beta, and I was fortunate enough to get an invite, although I think anyone who applies is getting one. But anyway, the game itself, like I said a minute ago, is essentially a reskin of Battlefield 4. It's updated with a new theme, as well as several new guns, such as the Tech 9 that I'm using right now, which it's pretty much the first sidearm that I used in the beta, and I actually like it quite a bit. It's a pretty fun gun. There's new accessories, new gadgets, and there's also a new way to unlock them, which is I think you unlock them, and then if you want them you have to buy them, but you get loads of cash so far, which from what I've seen it might be changed later, because it seems like you do get quite a lot of cash right now. Some of the new gadgets include an actual functioning gas mask, which is a pretty good improvement over the last round. And there's also a grappling hook and a zip line, which I think is a pretty cool, you know, thing to include into the game. And as you saw there, just now on the video, I killed a guy and then he got back up, and that's because he was a medic and he used like an EpiPen or something on himself and was able to revive himself, which is a pretty interesting addition to the game, considering it's going to, well, first it might actually encourage some people to use medics, but also it'll, I don't know, it's an interesting mechanic to add to a game like this, I think. Well, evolution is still very much in the game, and as you can see here, it's almost like there's an earthquake. It seems more violent to me, you know, what's going on right now, and if you're trying to fight someone while this is going on, especially like here with the sniper, it is quite difficult to get your aim because of how violent the tremors are next to the site. Another thing I should probably mention during this video is that there are 2 more game modes, one of which is Blood Money. That essentially is where both factions collect money from a central point in the map, and they have to return it to their respective bases, or they could alternatively get it from the enemy base. And the other is Heist, which is more of it's similar, except it's attack and defense, where there's an armored truck and the bad guys, so to say, they have to attack the good guy side. What you're seeing me do right now here is I was trying to see if you could kill someone with the zipline gun, which it looks like it could, but I don't think that it can, unfortunately, which I thought would be a pretty cool mechanic to add into the game too, but maybe that would be a little too OP. And in this clip, I just thought it was interesting that the helicopter landed on the helipad, even though I didn't really intend it to. So here is the effect that the gas grenades have on you. As you can see, they disorient you a bit. It makes it hard to see. And I'm not sure if what type of building you're in affects whether or not how effective the smoke is, whether it's well ventilated or not, I'm not sure. Another feature that I thought was pretty cool is that if you shoot someone and they're close enough to a wall, instead of falling flat on the ground like they usually do, they will actually, their body will actually fall down and lean against the wall. It's not a huge thing, but I just thought that was a cool addition. This last clip I've got to say it was inspired by Frankie. If you don't watch Frankie, he's a pretty cool guy. He plays a lot of Battlefield and stuff, and what he did is he took a motorcycle up to the top of one of the buildings here and rode it off, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I'd replicate it. This thing was a little troublesome to navigate through the hallways and that to get to the roof of the building, but I did get it up here, and I figured the best spot to launch it off from was the helipad since it has the raised edge there. And yeah, so give it just a sec here. So yeah, I rode it off, and just like Frankie's, like, this thing has amazing suspension. It was not hurt at all from the, I don't even know how high it was of a drop, but yeah, I just came down and saw this guy and figured I'd get him. Sorry if I've got a little bit of a background, that's my cat snoring. But yeah, that's all I've got for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.